What the heck is this?
What is what?
That, right there on the floor.
Those are my shoes.
And what is underneath the shoes?
The floor.
It's dirt. You tracked in dirt again. Now I have to sweep it up. What do you think this is? The Appalachian Trail? We live in a trailer, not a pig pen.
I don't think that's dirt.
Then what is it?
I think it's dog. There's a good chance it's dog. What is up, you guys? It is Lauren and Sam, and Fenton is joining us today. Thanks, Fenton.
Thanks, Fenton.
We are the couple and pup dedicated to that simple life, and it is another wonderful day to live in the burrito. So today we are going to discuss 3 different things that Lauren and I do so that we can tolerate each other living in less than 300 square feet of space.
So our love story went a little something like this. Get married, and then 48 hours later, move into a trailer. And 2 years later, here we are.
Here we are. Now, some would say you are absolutely crazy to just move into a trailer with someone you just married. And to that we say, you're probably right. You're kind of crazy. You're a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
But we make it work.
So let's show them. Let's put 101 seconds on the clock and simplify it. Rule number 1, have good communication about where things go. Talk about where things go and actually take the little bit of extra time to put those things away.
It sounds like something that everyone would do, but speaking from first-hand experience, it's not.
It's kind of shocking the amount of things, honestly, we have lost in less than 300 square feet, and this happened just this morning. Sam comes out of the bathroom and he has lost his electric toothbrush. And for anyone who has electric toothbrushes, I mean, those things are big, and he could not find his electric toothbrush, and he looked for probably 5 or 6 minutes. So things do get lost in the trailer, so just communicate with where things go, such as toothbrushes, and make sure you put them back where they belong. We are still looking for a computer cord that we lost 2 years ago, but don't worry, for all of you I know at home, the suspense is building. Sam did find his toothbrush this morning.
If you stick around until the end of the video, I will tell you where I left it. Rule number 2, meal plan like you've never planned before. Easy for me to say because before marrying Lauren, I never meal planned. So this includes sitting down once a week, talking about what you're planning on making in terms of meals for that week, because buying groceries is very intentional. You have a very little cabinet space and fridge space when you live full-time in a trailer, so being intentional about what you buy is important.
Typically, if we don't sit down each week and write a grocery list together, as Sam had mentioned, we end up eating granola bars for every meal of every day. And I'm actually not kidding when we say that. And the nutritional value on granola bars is actually garbage.
So number 3, it's very important that you split up duties. Even Fenton has duties. Fenton's duties are to play ball,
Play more ball,
and to eat treats.
We don't like calling them chores because chores just sound so unmotivating. So in regards to the duties, Sam typically tackles laundry, I typically clean the trailer, and then we both kind of split up grocery shopping just depending on the week and what our schedules are looking like. When it comes to trailer living, there are additional duties that need to be tackled that you don't think about when you live in a home or an apartment. This includes emptying the black tank once every 2 to 3 weeks, routine maintenance like checking for leaks and keeping water in your batteries, and general travel day responsibilities.
So our travel day duties are split up equally. I take the stuff on the outside of the trailer, Lauren takes the stuff on the inside of the trailer. We have a great video on this if you want to click on that. We'll leave it somewhere. So the duties on the outside of the trailer include hitching up the trailer, closing any vents on the outside, putting up the awning, storing it, checking tire pressures. There's a couple other things. Again, you can check out that video if you would like.
On the inside of the trailer, those are typically my duties, which includes making sure that all cabinets are duct taped closed, everything is taken off of the walls, stowed away on the ground if it's something that's on the cabinets, and then just making sure that the battery is in the right mode. I think that's pretty much it. But again, as Sam touched on, check out that video because we go through kind of our checklist that we each have in regards to our separate duties, and then we always make sure that we check each other's list as well.
A great example of that was 3 or 4 months ago. We were up in the Smoky Mountains doing some camping. We leveled up our trailer, put the jack up in the front, and went down to the back. I had the step down, shouldn't have had it down. We broke our step. So if Lauren had checked with me on that, and if I hadn't been a bozo, we would still have a functional step. Instead, we're putting a new one in.
Yeah.
So always check with each other before you wreck yourselves.
Time!
Did we do it this time?
No, absolutely not. Okay, so we have one last thing that we both feel is really, really important to touch on. I finished reading a really fabulous book called The Culture Code. I will drop it, actually the link to it, in the description below. But in the book, they talk about just saying 2 simple words, thank you. Those 2 words cannot be said enough. And I think that speaks volumes when you live in such a small space. Sam and I really try to be each other's biggest support system and each other's biggest cheerleaders as well. And oftentimes saying thank you, even if you feel like you're oversaying it, really goes a long way when you're living in less than 300 square feet.
It's really easy to focus on the negatives in society and in people sometimes, And if you just focus on what you appreciate about the people around you, it just makes their life and your life so much easier. So we also made it a priority to talk about each other's triggers before moving into the trailer, just so that we could be aware of these and provide support to the other person, even through times that could be potentially frustrating for them.
Discussing these triggers really helped tremendously with, as Sam said, kind of tackling those times that are a bit more frustrating living in such a small space. So this is just a very small list of things that Sam and I do each day to make living in the burrito work. Again, this is going to be different for everyone, and we encourage you to sit down and have a conversation with your partner, whoever you share such a small space with, whether that's a dog.
Hey, Bubbos. He's laying down now.
I know, he's so sweet. This lifestyle is not for everyone, and it does come with its challenges, but it also comes with immense rewards.
What do you think the chances are that when we move out of this thing, we'll forget how to interact with each other?
Very high. What other tricks have you all found to make sharing a small space with a partner easy? Go ahead and drop them in the comments below. We would love to hear how you all navigate this situation.
I promised you that at the end of the video, I would tell you where I left my toothbrush, and I know there was a lot of you that would never have hung around to the end without that, so good for attention.
Thanks for hanging in there.
Thanks for hanging in there, you guys. I am not proud to admit it, but last night I brushed my teeth while sitting in the shower, and I finished brushing my teeth and left it in the shower, and then spent probably 10 minutes this morning gallivanting around the trailer in search of my toothbrush.
Yeah.
If I had just put it back where it belonged, then none of this would have happened. So I know you all were very excited to reach the end of that video. Wasn't that bad, was it? We've had better. But we want to say one thing before we leave you, and that is
Thank you.
thank you for watching. Happiest of trails, and we'll catch you next week. I had to swallow my spit.
This lifestyle is not for everyone, and it does come with its challenges, but it also comes with the immense awards.
We get awards.
Awards.
Here's your award.
Thank you.
For living this lifestyle.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm saying it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys, we are getting massive gusts of wind right now,
It's a
so if this
hurricane.
trailer rolls down the hill, you're in for a treat.
That could be a great video. You'll never guess what happened when we were filming a video. Couple rolls.
Bus into neighbor's yard with Airstream in massive windstorm.
Catches it on video.
Great teamwork makes the dream work.